You guys remember that guy who fought a mountain lion a couple months ago? If you didn't hear about it, this dude was just walking in the woods and a mountain lion attacked him. And the dude beat the crap out of that mountain lion. Now initially, that sounds badass as hell. Until you find out that that was a sick and crippled mountain lion that got beat up. Now I'm not saying he shouldn't have fought back. I mean, the thing was trying to kill him. All I'm saying is, cripples are pretty easy to beat up, you guys. It's not that newsworthy. Oh, but it's a mountain lion, it's still dangerous. Yeah, it's still dangerous, but there's a big difference between a guy jumping you who has a knife and a guy jumping you who has a knife who's in a wheelchair, you know? This is a lot more dangerous. Have you guys ever been so drunk that you wake up in the hospital, still drunk? It happened to me once. Then my sober friend came to pick me up, but I was too drunk to leave. The doctors wouldn't let me go. So my friend got me $50 so I couldn't outrun the obese security guard in the lobby. Turns out there's a consolation prize when you lose that bet. You get strapped down to your hospital bed. Which I wasn't that into, but you know, if you're into BDSM, keep that in mind for the next time you go to the hospital. Go in for a flu shot, get a little rowdy, you know? Get your money's worth. Actually, I have a friend who's a nurse, and she told me recently that if you're an alcoholic and you go to the hospital for an unrelated reason, like they have to serve you alcohol with all your meals, because they don't want you going into withdrawals.
That's true.
It is, yeah, I know. She's a real nurse. But that begs the question, like, what kind of alcohol are they serving these people? You know, because if I have to choose between 5 o'clock vodka and my shitty hospital hamburger or going into withdrawals, I choose withdrawals, you guys. All I'm saying is, if I'm paid $800 a night for the room, I feel like the hospital could shell out for Crown Royal, you know? I think they can afford it. I like alcohol, but honestly, it's never been my main thing. My main thing has always been weed. And that's because, like, whenever I get so high on weed that I black out, I never wake up the next morning like, oh man, what did I do last night? What did I say to those people? Oh no. Because even though I blacked out, I still know exactly what I did. I was watching The Office, because Netflix is asking me if I want to keep watching The Office. And I know I didn't say anything to those people, because when you're that high, you can't talk, okay? Unless they're also that high and they can catch your telepathy, you know, you're fucked. It's just a lower maintenance drug, man. Weed is just lower maintenance than alcohol, and that's what I'm all about, man. Low maintenance. I don't need to add problems to my life, I already got them. One of the problems I have, I sleepwalk. And that may not sound like that big of a deal to you guys, but I do this weird thing when I sleepwalk where I think places are the bathroom that aren't the bathroom. Like on my futon, inside of a speaker cabinet, on my friend's kitchen floor. The worst part about peeing on my friend's kitchen floor was he immediately woke me up and made me clean it. Which in retrospect, totally fine, you know? You pee on your friend's floor, you should clean it up. That was pretty rude. But from my perspective at that time, I was dead asleep and someone just woke me up to clean piss. Like, I was real sure that my friend was pulling a weird ass prank on me. Sadly, that's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me while sleepwalking. I don't know if you guys have ever woken up driving a car, but that's pretty terrifying. Kind of just panicked, locked up, and drove right into a tree. Thankfully, I was totally fine. I got out of the car to inspect the damages and noticed there was like a light trickle of water coming out from underneath, and I was like, oh man, I must have messed up this guy's sprinkler system whose yard I crashed in. So I bent over to check out what was going on. Turns out I uprooted an entire fire hydrant. I guess that whole geyser thing when you hit them, that's a myth. But the weirdest part is, they never replaced that fire hydrant. It's like the city found out that my insurance wasn't going to pay for it, and they were like, fuck it, let those guys burn. Alright, I got one more for you guys, and I'm out of here. I wonder if I'm, I always wonder if I'm staying up on the times, if I'm progressive enough for, this modern age. And then a couple of weeks ago, my girlfriend told me she was going to her friend's gender reveal party. And for a split second, I thought, wow, dude, her friend is pregnant and still willing to tell people that they feel like a man on the inside? That's fucking brave, man. Thank you, I'm Colton Beveridge, and I'm progressive as hell!